I'm still trying to figure out how that man drunk 72 beers. And how many hours was that though? 2 hours. Them down that time I'm trying. Man, you don't nobody get 10. How many of y'all get 10 hours at home? How many of y'all had to go out and work every day? Or go out before? How many of y'all get 10 hours at home? That means you were drinking on the job. So you were drinking on the job. Then you drunk when you got off. Then you drunk all the way to going back. Just about. 12, 1 o'clock at night, in the morning. What time you start drinking?
About 6 on the job or something.
6 in the afternoon? To stop about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. What's wrong, mother? What's wrong? Mother, you know I'm in the 72. Mother, did you ever drink that before? Did you ever drink? 72 beers. How many people you know? 72. Must be used to be an alcoholic. Because you had to, I'm telling all the business. Matter of fact, my dad said how he met her. He said he went down there with her brother. They used to work together. He had heard something come down the step and fall over in some pans. She fell over into the wash bucket and all the way down there. She used to be the lookout for the when they used to moonshine and let them know the revenue man was coming. So he used to get her looking for telling them. That bad, ain't it? That's why we got in here. We can save anybody. Can y'all believe that must smell illegal? She was out there watching out for the bootlegger. So he used to pay her with liquor. We say you give you a walkie-talkie or something. You let them know, and she let them know the revenue man coming. They used to call him the G-man back there. The internal revenue used to come after you for that. Because it was like tax evasion. Like how they got the Fed back there, the revenue man wanted. That people don't realize. Like now, when they get you a drug, they start in the 80s. You get locked up with drugs, they actually come back and charge you taxes. Once they find out what the street value is for what you got, then the IRS comes in and the IRS charges you for it. Yeah, that's how they get you. But see, they always been doing that. The only problem with anything been with drugs is the fact that government can't make all their money. That's how it was with alcohol. All the people they arrested, people all the years, it wasn't a problem with alcohol. It's just the fact that government couldn't control it. See, once the government figure out how to control it, put it. First of all, you get the best way to get something going is to make it illegal. More people will do it when it's illegal. It's just the fact that they feel like they're getting away with something sneaky. So once they get everybody addicted on that, then the government come back and take it back and put a stamp on it, and now you say illegal. Like you can still grow marijuana now, but people now how they got you, who got time to grow marijuana? You can go buy illegal. So now they done took it out the drug dealer hand, and by the time you fool with them, they just say, just come buy mine. Just like now, it's hard to sell bootleg liquor. Nobody want to buy that stuff. People say, man, I'll go to the liquor store and get my liquor. But see how they programmed your mind? Before you had to get it for illegal source. You had to get illegal sources. Once they got everybody hooked, enough people drinking and got the people wanting it, then the government said, now we can put our stamp on and sell it to them. Man, listen, you'll kill time trying to sell weed now. You can go get the stuff legal. They finna push it out while all the states finna have it. All the people, you know, and the sad part, most of the people locked up look like us. They don't know how many people have died in prison for bootlegging. And then you got all these liquor stores and all these distilleries. You got Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch. You got all these, the Miller, all these folks sitting out here. Man, this is the same thing they took Al Capone down for. Al Capone had hundreds of millions of dollars doing the same thing they're doing now, selling alcohol. These crackers, so they get their hand on something, they make it illegal and come back, and then people run. Just like lottery. Years ago, you might have locked people up for gambling. The numbers, what happened they caught you with them numbers? How many people sitting in prison for gambling and playing the numbers? Now you can go right here to your local convenience store. I wouldn't play it if I could play it just because it pissed me off the fact that how many people sitting in prison for gambling. And you can go in any convenience store and buy this stuff now. They got a scratch off this, they got a line, a ticket. It's just, to me, I just don't see how people don't ain't pissed and looking at it. It's insulting. You got people still in prison for gambling. People die in prison for gambling. People lost their rights for gambling, and you go in any convenience store, you can do it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But I mean, I guess our people, we've been insulted so long by these people. I guess we don't even pay attention, or nothing even just sparks us to make us think or make us just wake up to the fact to stop supporting people that disrespect you. White people have disrespected us long enough to why we should have been broke this cycle. I also sent an email, he said, video out there of a black guy. He was going off about breaking away from these slave masters. No, I wasn't impressed. But it's good to hear somebody else say it. I mean, just being when I said it, when I said it, don't get me wrong. It is good to hear other people saying. I know he was saying how other people are waking up when Austin sent it out. He was saying other people are waking up to the system and realizing just how detrimental things have been. And they're saying some of the same things. And for us breaking away, getting away from these jobs, start working with people, a lot of the same things I said, he said the same thing. It's just the fact that I've been crying out for the longest. These people, they don't want to do it. But I listen, like he gave them books that they need to read. Marcus Garvey, people I don't really give a damn about in the first place. Because I'm gonna tell you why I had to say it like that, and I'll be honest with the people that he actually advised people to read like Marcus Garvey, Elijah Muhammad. So all these people you gotta look at the propaganda that's attached to what they had to tell. So all these people got religious connotation attached to their so-called freedom or rebuilding, the Pan-Africa, all this stuff. I look at the people because I gotta look at what you believe. I'm one of the only people believe in a oneness. I believe in one creator. I believe in one husband, one wife. I believe in a man speaking truth to his neighbor. Don't go and tell me about education and getting away and making dollars and the whole time you're an adulterer. That is, you're a drunk or a drug addict. It deflates what you're trying. Like they'll listen to people like that. I couldn't listen. I need to know what you believe.
That's right. That's right.
I just got to know what you believe, because in some type of way, what I hear is going to kind of direct me in that. It's going to kind of direct me in that way. So I need to know what you believe.
That's right.
So a lot of y'all don't read. I can't read everybody's book. I don't even know nothing about you. I tell you all the time, I didn't know about the author. Yahushua said he the author and finisher of my faith. Author is the person responsible for what? The book he's all your beneath should do what? Why won't I learn that about these people's books? I'm jumping up, I'm just running, inspiring, and co-signing to. I need to he knows. I need to know. Everything I told you makes sense. You need to know about the author. If I'm the author and finisher of your faith, that makes me responsible. Then you need to know something about me. What do y'all know about these people? Nothing. People druggies, drunk, crackhead, rapers. That bothers me. What do you? I just need. What do you co-sign to? I know y'all. Don't worry about it. Their liturgy is so beautiful. Their music, all this stuff makes a difference with me. What do you believe? Snoop Dogg, I felt like he was good in his time, but the man say sold his soul to the devil. That I can't say. You can separate the man. I can't. Because what made the man? A person's belief is responsible for part of their culturing or cultivating them. So there's no way I'm going to separate. Besides the devil worshiping stuff, what about? That's it. That's part of the man. I tell you what you do. Let me go bake a cake and put some doodle in it. Then go take the doodle out the cake. Why? So how am I going to separate the devil from the man? It's in him. That's what he made up of. That's what he consists of. I know y'all get so excited. They see a book, they just inspire them, go read Rich Daddy, Poor Daddy. I don't know shit about this man. He a Chinese man. What I'm worried about? That's an Asian. You think his story gonna fit me? He grew up with Wong Lee. I don't know. Don't y'all know these people write books? Let me tell you something. If these people making the type of money they tell you they make, they're much too busy to write a book. Okay? Most of these people it's just being honest. I don't have time to do a lot of stuff because I'm much too busy. So I don't know how these people get time to sit and write these books to tell you how their success came. I know it's a lie, but it'll make you buy the book. There's no way I got time to sit around and do seminar for $69. But well, I could do it. I assure you that's how I'm gonna make my money. Cause I'm as busy and making the millions of dollars these people make. By the time I sit in a room to get 50 people to give me $69, I lost money. To get 100 people to sell, not when you telling people you making millions of dollars. I'm a billionaire. There's no way in the world I got time to talk to 100 people in the room for $69. Then I'm gonna have to pay taxes on, and I'm gonna have to pay for this room. I'm gonna have to pay for literature. Do y'all understand how none of this makes sense? I got people that pay for classes. This is about the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Y'all gotta start using common sense. I said my mom down. Listen. I taught them how to find part. I get it 60 numbers off. Then I had to go look them up. 60 numbers off the rip I got. Everything y'all gonna sell do, I do myself one man. I just ain't got time. How much I charge y'all for it? I ain't got time. I ain't worth my time. It just shoots you out. Boom, boom. Take these numbers. Here you go. Call it. Tell my toe. Call this. This what you need to know. They'll probably put you just in some direction. The time these people make, they don't have time. If they making more money than I make, you telling me you a billionaire. You have time to sit in a room for $69 a person. That you got to pay for this room out that $69. You got to pay for the literature you had per to come in this room to tell me how to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. All of my men be dumb enough to pay for it. Yeah. It's a scam. It's a scam. I went years ago. I went. They had a long distance server. Where my wife at? What that one we were selling? What that LCI? You just got back. You been to the bathroom? You took a license? I don't know if I'm gonna ask. What LCI we were selling? No, it wasn't MCI. No, we were selling the other one. I didn't have no M. It was LCI. LCI was another company that broke out and they told us what they do. See, watch all scam. I learned you watch this. Listen, we could advertise like all the other companies, but instead of doing that, we rather put money in your pocket. Them commercials and all that, all shit. Don't listen to none of this stuff. It's all game. Don't listen to these people. So anyway, they sit around their head. I came out, brought this guy up. Listen, introduced her. The girl was like millions of dollars. What she made, she sent him. First I looked at her shoe. I said, nobody wear no $1 million, wear no shoe like that. I knew it. I watched her. I said, nobody do that. Told her she jet flew in. The dude introduced her. Folks in her, they just going. They had my stuff. Dude making $100 grand. You see him like that. I ain't like, I was inspired. Got my $69. I came out, I gave her my money. I'm like, she making millions, but them shoes threw me off. Them shoes like she damn kicked the curb all the way, bam, bam, all the way to get there. I said, nobody made no $1 million with no shoe them kick the curb all the way to get there. And they said she flew. And so I had to come in the next night. Then she hung her damn leg out the airplane and the pilot went over some trees. That always made sense. But anyway, so after that, I came back the next night. The dude that introduced her, she introduced him. With the same line he used on her. Oh, this was shit in him. I don't pop back up the second night. I said, ho. I'm like, this was dude that introduced her. Now he makes millions of dollars selling this stuff. They done got us and got these folks high work. Everybody signed up. I said, there's some shit in here. He introduced her last night. Now she introducing him, and now he made the millions of dollars. None of this stuff makes sense. But you know what they did? They made their money off the fools that signed up. I don't want the food. I learned it. That's done. If any of y'all got a seminar, I ain't going. I done seen them trade. I got them here to go learn how to buy. Listen, nobody gonna teach you how to make no money buying no house. Let me tell you. You gonna give me $100? I'm gonna teach you how to make $100,000. The math don't even make sense. It don't make sense. None of this stuff. Do y'all understand? I don't know you. For $100 don't make me know you, baby. $69 don't make me know you. To teach you to do what I do. But y'all be so guppy pulling brain. Y'all think everybody gonna help y'all and teach you something. These people scam you right on out here and make a fool. That's how they made their money, scamming. All that stuff don't be nothing but a scam. All they did was made their money, coming here telling lies. I'm like, why these people ain't at their businesses? You sit here scamming people every night, and y'all just keep reading, because they're not looking for the same people to come, they're looking for different people. So the people went, I just had to pop back the second night. Second night killed it all. When I tell y'all stuff, I'm telling what I know. Don't believe it. Nobody do what I do gonna teach you how to do what I do for $69. I couldn't do it. I couldn't teach you what I know for $69. It ain't gonna work. The math don't add up. I'd rather just tell you and just be done with it. And we just move on and do something else. But $69, it insult my intelligence. Donald Trump, a billionaire. Every business he ever had flopped. He's the last person I want her to do business from. He never had a successful business in his life. His success is in failure. I ain't trying to learn how to fail. I'm learning how to succeed. White people, look at white people's success. Their success is in failure. Bankrupting. Lying and crippling other people, defrauding and cheating. White people don't have no honest business. They made black people the only people sit around and you'll be honest. But these white people, they're not gonna work honest. I'm talking about they corporate people, they all crooks. Go through they'll make you, white people will make you think they honest and they got everything they obtained fair. They hadn't. Listen, I done been out watching for myself. Listen, when you watch that shit, you say, that's what you been doing? I thought y'all were doing business. The type of money you learn, listen, listen. They will get you, that suit and tie shit look pretty. Listen, I done seen it. I ain't talking about it, told me, I done watched them. Listen, they don't do the business you thinking. They'll make you thinking, you be thinking, man, white people just the crooked as hell. And look good when they do it. Honestly forged and honestly cheat. Honestly said and do it. Every time you watch, I'm telling you what I've seen for myself. Y'all get impressed with these people. I'm not impressed. I know what I have to do every day. When I go to sleep, I have integrity.
Right.
Huh? I got integrity.
Right.
I have integrity. I can go to sleep. I look in the mirror. I don't have to turn sideways saying, but it was for a cause. I have integrity.
That's right.
I have integrity. Listen, they confident. I do business. Wire me $30,000. What they wire? 30,000 what? It was 30,000 April or 30,000. $30,000 in our account. Flat clear $30,000. What I say do? As soon as I found it, send it back to them. They were shitting bricks trying to figure out how they did it. Can you wire it right back? That's what we call you for. See, if I was one of y'all, shit, you'd prayed about it and stole it. I don't have to do business like that. Do business.
That's right.
I have integrity.
That's right.
That wasn't my money. I ain't trying to sit around and try to make no game up saying, you know what? White folk done beat her long enough. This $30 paper, I ain't got time. I not do business.
That's right.
White people don't like me because I not do business. I'm honest. They'd have thought they'd have liked that. I could have fought them off and held them off. Let's just be honest. How long was that gonna work before I came up in some mess?
Yep.
It wasn't my money. You know I could have did the road like some of them do. Just deal with it later. It ain't worth my time. So I try to teach y'all how to do business. Some stuff ain't even worth my. That $30,000 was not worth my time. If you can see what number hit my account that week, then you'll see why. Some stuff don't be worth my time. The time you will spend trying to beat the fraud and do what these folks here do, it ain't worth my time. I try to make money and do business, and you'll know how to get by with it. And you can sleep at night.
That's right.
I can teach you verbiage. I can teach you communication. I can teach you how to make money and keep you clean. That's why I'm still out here. But y'all ready to go pay these folks out here and let them teach you shit. You think them folks gonna teach you how to do what they do? For $69? For $4.99, you gonna teach me how to be a billionaire? Does that math make sense? I'm a multi-millionaire. For $499, I'm gonna teach you how to get on your way. Only my member be dumb enough to listen. Some stuff I don't even listen to. It's a scam off the rip. That don't make sense. You listen, brick of gold for $10. If you ready to get it, you know something gonna come with this now. Brick of gold for $10. Do it make sense I'm getting a brick of gold for $10? They don't make sense. But hell, I'm going to teach you how to make billions of dollars for $4.99. For $69. I'm going to teach you how to own multiple property and have cash flow stream. For $69? But the brick of gold didn't make sense. For $10, why don't it make sense? Gold ain't but what, $1,800 an ounce? Come on, this don't make sense. All of my people. All my people. So I had to get y'all conscious and start thinking. Hello? Good. Nobody gonna give you nothing. Their life. Everybody here on the tape. Everybody on the tape. These people ain't trying to give you nothing. Everybody trying to take from you. You got to be ready to defend what you got, and you got to have some integrity. 3 boys, 15, 2 16-year-old kids. They had a memorial for them for breaking in somebody's house. A memorial for 3 kids with masks and guns finna break in somebody's house. A memorial? Should have had a award day for the homeowner.
That's right.
Hey, 14, 15, 16, terrible things simply because of the fact somewhere enough we lost something.
Right.
But at the same time, with a mask on coming in my house with guns, I'm not trying to wonder about your age.
That's right.
You were old enough to get a gun and write a plot to put a mask on and come. What were you going to do with me? What if I had started you? I shed no tears. Simply because, the homeowner was the victim. How do we start celebrating? I'm sure they probably had a good, clean, rotten preacher that came along and taught them up, and they're in the kingdom of heaven now. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're in the kingdom of heaven. And it's the dad's fault. How many of y'all in here grew up without your fathers? How many of y'all went and tried to break in somebody's house with guns and try to rob them? Oh, so it don't. So that ain't a true story then, huh? So they used the father. So wait, how many of y'all grew up without your father in your home out here? So how many of y'all broke into people's houses with guns to rob and kidnap them? Y'all should have been at the memorial. They say, I ain't have my father, I ain't done it.
Right.
They need to come, that is bad that they put these things on everybody who's so-called father one in their life. Why the man always got to get the bad end of the stick every time somebody do something? Some people fall when they life because they were dead. Some of y'all follow when you life because of your mama. People ain't going to tell the truth now. Tell the truth. Stay saved. Whole lot of time now the father had been acting in the light now. It ain't always been because of the father. Some of it been the mother. Mother got her own will, upset and pissed, poison the child against the father. Y'all know how it happened. Y'all know how it happened now. Then you just got some dads just done, it's just not worth a shit. I look at it, anytime you be acting, you don't care about your own child, something you ain't worth a shit. Nobody shouldn't have to make you no court order, nothing other stuff, and be a man and be the person to be there and be an example to him. That's just being honest. Let him talk to their dad. I want to cover up for him, so he get dad, let's talk to him, he a piece of shit. Tell you the truth, he don't want to come see you, he don't want to do nothing, tell you the truth, and then let you decide for yourself later. I don't need to cover it up nothing for nobody, tell them the truth. Kid, that way the kid can build a wall to realize, you know what, that's how you are. I'll never be the man you are. I'll be better than you. A lot of times, listen, the negative I learned about my father, I learned to take that and make strength. I don't use those for excuses for me to be less than a man or be less than a father. I learned a lot of good things from my father. That's something I just wouldn't do. I never use that to say that's the reason I turn out like that. That's why I'm gay, or that's why I smoke weed, or that's why I get drunk, or that's why I break in houses or rape women. Those are choices. People got to stop blaming everybody for everything in life, and some stuff you got to suck up, you're going to take responsibility for. This is life, baby. That's life. Nobody owe you nothing in life. That kids grow up no mother, no father, and they break the barrier and break the cycle. So won't you do the same? Take and learn from your hurts and stop using that for an excuse to be nothing. People always want to blame everybody else in life. I've been molested. I never used that for nothing to stop me from doing that, and I never molested no child.
That's right.
Never use that for no excuse for nothing. Well, people say you're a shithead. You sit around and use everybody else for your excuse of why you're a failure, and just tell the truth, you're just a failure because you're a worthless person. Yeah. Think better of yourself. Shit, I want something. I don't use nobody else for no excuse for nothing I'm doing. Education system, they give me everything I need to learn. That was me. That's my fault. I took an bill from it. Shit, I made more than the teacher. You know? Now, fifth grader, when I took my fade to fall down, I look at my fifth grade teacher and I let her know, you ain't shit. You still in the fifth grade. I done graduated and gone made something out of myself. Oh, you still teaching the fifth grade. You ain't went nowhere. They don't know how to do that, do they? Y'all all right? Yes, sir. I tell our people the truth because we got to break these cycles, break these bad stigmas we got. Crying and falling out, trying to use other people. Take it and make a strength out of it. Take it and make a strength out of it. Everything that have negative, take it and make a strength out of it. You be an example so you can stop somebody from lying using them. Everybody, I'll say something in the show, I mean people cry, all them Jerry Springer, Donahue show, shit make me say Geraldo. Everybody, every time you want to get away with something, I've been molested. None of that had nothing to do with what you're doing, just lying. People just lying. Just want something to cry about, want somebody to feel sorry for you. This is life. Nobody owes you nothing. I'm not running around blaming anybody. I'm blaming my own people for the fact that we need to know the truth and we refuse to know it and we refuse to react and stand up and make something out of ourselves. Instead of saying, well, you can't listen. We can stop white people from what they do. All we got to do is just break the system. Break away from it. Establish our own. It's just too many of my people afraid to do something. People in Hong Kong fighting against Chinese people, their own people. They look at their own people becoming detrimental to them, and they stand up saying what they should have and what they won't change. People that don't look like you is detrimental to you. Why you won't break up? Look at them and look at you. You don't look like them. Why if anybody don't look like you ruling over you? Especially if for your hurt. The people that rule over you, they're working on you for your hurt. This ought to be like common sense to wake up and say, this shit don't make no sense. Why would I expect you to care about me when you don't even look like me? You're going to be more focused about people that look like you. And I'm begging the white man to let me in his cells. I begged him to vote. I begged him to go to school. I'm dumber. I ain't picked a good candidate yet. Everything I begged him for a job. I ain't excel yet. Everything you begged him for hadn't worked for you. Everything you begged for has not worked for you. Because you quit begging. I'm trying to teach you to stop begging. Stop begging, start making. That's all I want to see my people. Stop begging, start making. The only reason I need to see more of my people rule over my people so my people get an opportunity to realize you can do it. You're not the people they told you. The mind cycle our people have is, it's just easy for you to go to work. It's easier for you to pick a white candidate. It's just easier. You just lazy asses. It's too much effort to try to get, and then you get somebody, you don't look for all the fault. You don't look for, every white man they gave you had a fault. You just afraid to look at them. You just keep going and overlook it.
That's right.
You name any white candidate they gave, everyone got a fault.
Yep.
They hadn't gave you one yet, don't have a fault. Every one of them they gave you had a fault. You don't even look at it. You just overlook white people's faults and just keep going and you see the good. Anybody black, if they sneeze or cough, worst thing ever hit the planet. Get that nigga out of here! Damn nigga! Give me a white man! That's what you know. Till somebody teach you better, you ain't gonna never wake up. Church has been out hurt. Religious worship working these rotten ass candidates in here to just make a fool out of it. Nobody told us the truth.
That's right.
We've never been woke up and told the truth. Everything they done told you bad about you said they'll use against you. That's why y'all so passive now. I teach a preacher, everybody be on their feet. We ought to be marching while I'm preaching. Go out here and take this shit down they done establish our own. Let them have it. Tell them we're going to establish our own.
That's right.
That's just been, listen, let me tell you something. These people scared with acronyms. FBI, CIA, Secret Service. They got to watch their own people.
Yeah.
Shit, how in the world you watching us because we saying we want to be government, we want to be protected. We want rights that belong to us, not what you give us. Why in the hell are you watching us? We always afraid of what they can do. They can't do nothing if we stop them.
That's right.
Ass getting ran out of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
I respect them for that. I don't blame them. The people that hit them towers were Saudis, according to what they said, not Afghan.
Right.
How you gonna land in Afghanistan? How you land in Afghanistan?
That's right.
How you land in Iraq if they were Saudi Arabian? We the only people sitting around don't ask no question. Ain't all on the same thing? That's what they said about you niggas. All y'all the same. White people, the only people can go to the wrong place and do the wrong stuff and still be right. Nigga, uniform up, just start shooting people, and nothing makes sense. We just go shoot and kill people. We ask no questions. We win and shot. We win and we kill Hitler. For what? Hitler ain't had no. Find me documentation what Hitler said about niggas. Find it for him. Find me where he was talking about coming to America to do what? But you hated him right here. Right here where he was hated at. Right here when they got the people that got public opinion to go here and take him down. Should have let him took France.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
That's right.
Talking about France. These the same people went, messed up Haiti, messed up the Congo. Everywhere the French done went, they done made a mess out of people. The French done murdered more of our people than the rest of these people in Europe. Killed over, 15 million in the Congos alone? Not to mention the people they maimed. How many in Haiti? The French done dominated so many islands, done killed so many people. Damn them. Niggas had to go there and stop. Had we stayed out of Hitler would have did what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Hitler ruled over white people. He knew white people needed a ruler. They need somebody to come along there and try to rule them the way they did. He wasn't no threat to us. We should have let him took Normandy.
That's right.
Should have let him went on with Russia. Russia, biggest land out. None of them could do nothing with him.
Nope.
Britain, he done took all that shit. Should have let him took all of it. We done ran it out, messed up shit. As soon as you got on the plane, white man called you nigga. In the foxhole, white man said, let me see your hand. Brother, we bleed the same thing. We got that plane. Get your black ass over there. Oh, white boy, let me tell you something. Them white boys will pour that bleed the same color shit when they ass in a hole. When some towers get hit, when they ass over there and they scared the damn there, then we brother, then we bleed. We the same thing till your ass laying right back here.
That's right.
Lose my number. They don't bring your black ass no white dinner. Only dog meat gonna be that table gonna be that turkey.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Not your bugger there. These white folks ain't ushering you in there no dinner table.
That's right.
Yo, Simbo looking ass sit up in there, all gritted up there, looking like that's your mama. Everybody sitting around the table look like white notebook paper. They give that Simbo at the table. Asking for the pig foot. Nobody finna get embarrassed with you. White people use you at their convenience. I'm saying there at times, I want us everywhere. We need our own nation. We are a nation. We're not a people. A people don't have a governing, don't have a country. We're a nation. We can establish our own country. We can establish our own government. We don't need these white people to rule over us to do nothing. White people rule it while we divided. White people rule while we so scattered. We don't know nothing. How many of y'all know your grandmama? How many of y'all know your mama? Know your daddy? How many of y'all grandmama and granddaddy? How many of y'all know y'all great grandmama and great daddy, great granddaddy? How many of y'all know their grandmama and granddaddy? I mean their father and their mother. So you know back what you saying? Okay, from grandfather, great grandfather, and his father. You know your grandparents' grandparent, or you know your grandparents' parents. Father. That puts you back 4 generations. You know your father? Oh no, is it your father or mother side we ask? All right, father side. So you know your father, you know your father's father, which is your grandfather. Then you know his father. And you know his father. They're gonna be real. But no, he fine. No, you fine. But I'm just showing, you know, now this is the problem though. What you don't know, the average white person know. That's the scary part. Now I don't know how far, I'm gonna add just in your mind. It's just, I don't know. You know your father. You know your father's father. Do you know his father?
No, not that side.
Okay. So
You said no, like she got to meet him.
no, not me. No, but you know like their name. You know who they are.
Yeah. Not my dad's side though.
All right, mother's side. You know her father,
Yeah.
and you know her father's. Well, you know her father's father.
No, not the mom. I know her mom,
Her mom,
and her like the mom's side.
all the way back,
Yeah.
even to where they came from.
Yeah. They
Came from where? Scotland.
I think that side came. My mom's side came from Poland,
Came from Poland.
and then my grandfather's side came from Scotland. But
They came from Scotland.
I don't know too much of that side when they came. Well, you know what? I tell you about it. My grandma told me about that.
So
Yeah.
now, how many of y'all know where y'all family originated from? Humpback. Where your family originated from? Ex-Korea? Who? Pittsburgh. Cape Verde Island. You think that's where your family came from? That's where the Smite came from that pumped your grandmama up. Your granddad ain't from Ireland. No, so your family came from Ireland? That's what they told you? Your father's side? All right, that could be true. Eric, you believe that? That's talking about Africa. Canary Island. You know what canaries are famous for doing? Repeating what they hear. Canaries don't repeat what they know. Canaries repeat what they hear. A canary couldn't come up with a sound conversation or word on their own. All they can do is repeat what they hear. So if it's a Canary Island, I'm sure they just call it a bird. It's called people got to have repeating what they hear. It ain't what they know. It's just like sometimes you teach somebody something. They don't actually know. A lot of people just know how to recite. You been to recitals before? All they do is go over and they repeat what they heard. That's why it's a recital. You got it? So a lot of time with our people, we just repeat what we know. Not that white people don't either, but they kept paperwork and documentation from us. They kept us from writing stuff down. That was the purpose when they took us of changing the language, getting rid of the writings. So that way you couldn't connect yourselves or you couldn't reconnect. Got it? So it just left us where we got so much breakage into our connection. So that's why a lot of times we so destructive toward one another, because we don't know enough about ourselves. When it seems like it don't hurt us, it hurts us a lot. That's why we seem so kind of violent or we act out toward, because we really don't know. We don't know how we originate or where we originated from. White people have, like he told you, from grandmother to grandmother. He said, I can tell you where both of them came from. Us. What our family gonna tell us? Our family can tell us whether we came from Mississippi or Tennessee or Alabama. Then we moved to California or New York. You know what I'm saying? The rest of my family from Jersey. As far as basically connecting over the water and where we originated from, our people don't know that information, and they know that. That's why we're so harmful and destructive. That's why we had to get a meeting of the minds. Our people, we gotta stop. We gotta stop internal fight enough to sit down and find and just get our place of where we at and where we originated from. That's going to help us in what we're trying, in our endeavor, where we're trying to go. A lot of it, we don't know where we're coming from. So a lot of times you find yourself just kind of encircling because you don't know where you're at. Y'all all right? That's just being honest. Y'all don't agree with that? Zach know by his mother's side, don't you? You know the different connections of nationality she connect to, correct? And what's the different nationality she connect to? Austrian, French, Irish, and Scottish. One white woman know all this. You and me are black. Now you don't know how many different white people you crossed up with.
That's right. That's right.
You see the difference? There's one white woman who knows every one of the different nationalities she connects to because they keep a record and they teach their children. We don't teach our children because you don't know. That's another thing they did. They was common or known for. As soon as a child got a certain age, you sold them because you know a parent gonna tell a child a story.
That's true. That's true.
So you know they were big for doing taking children away from their parent and sell them to another plantation. So all that child knows is when I left my mother and my father, I was 7. How much you know at 7? How much did you know at 7? So now your story starts now from wherever you at on whoever plantation you on. So now your kids go with, well, we came from the rental plantation. That's not where you originated from. Rentals came in and had sex with your mom. Therefore your brother, your sister, or you are mixed with Reynolds blood. And all you know is Reynolds owns you. When you do your DNA, your whatever ancestry.com, it's going to go to the white man, not to the black.
Yeah.
Them people ain't crazy. Yeah, you going to send them your spit. Them folks don't know where you at. Hell, they can't even find who done killed John Benet Ramsey. How the hell they going to take your spit and tell you where you came from? Shit, everybody in the house, nobody killed her. She just found up on the step dead and raping semen on the ground. And you tell me you going to get my spit and you going to take it way to Africa? Who the hell killed John Benet Ramsey? Everybody in the house been checked and nobody killed her.
That's right.
And you gonna get my spit and tell me where I come from. Then they said the semen came from my mama. Listen, after a while you start blaming people. Shit just get tight. They put it on the mother. They just kept moving and said the daddy slept with her. Then they said the little brother slept with her. They just keep passing shit. So if they lie about one girl dead and everybody here in the room, they don't know who done it. How they know where you come from? They don't put their back. Boulder, Colorado police couldn't figure it out. They went and got the boy who lied on OJ. What's his name? White man. Mark Furman brought him in to try to help find him. Now how you blame Mark Furman? His ass was known for putting blood somewhere that didn't even belong. He even went and did the investigate on John Benet Ramsey. He put shit where it don't go and he still couldn't find out who did it. Because we just tend to believe what old white folk tell us. I just tend to say it's time for us to do our own work.
That's right.
It's time to stop asking white people for anything. Help, financial aid, loans, welfare, assistance, everything. Stop asking white folks for anything and start telling white people what we're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
We deserve to live.
That's right.
But I'm so disgusted when we hadn't gone nowhere. All the money, we hadn't gone nowhere. All they told me I do is make more money, spend more money, buy more expensive shit from white folk. We more in debt than we ever been. We had less, but we had less debt. White people had debt. White folk were jumping off buildings, killing themselves because they didn't know white folk. Who the hell we been like this? Soon as somehow white folk paying kill themselves. That nigga killing themselves. They got us in the same trick they got. Once they get you and you don't have a relationship with your creator, with a higher power, and you don't know where you come from, where you going, you're doomed to kill yourself. Matter of fact, you're already dead while you're living. All I want to do, I really just want to do, I just want to see a fair nation, a fair system. I don't care what color, just be fair. I don't want to see a white man jip so I can get some, an Asian man or a Hispanic man. All I want is what's fair. I don't want don't kill me, kill somebody else. Don't kill nobody, don't deserve to die. What's wrong with that? Other people ask for let somebody else die. They had a gentleman from over in one part of Africa, I tweeted out about it. He spoke, some white kids were killed. I think a building caught on fire and some white kids were killed. And he celebrated. He said that was their punishment for what white people did for us. Yeah, he did. He celebrated. It's over now. And I understood it, what he was trying to say. I truly understood what he was saying. I was just saying there was a problem. when we start putting justice on people that hadn't committed the crime. That's the only problem I got. I don't want to see no white babies dying, called black babies dying. I want to see the white bastard die that killed a black baby.
That's right. That's right.
That's called justice. That's all I'm asking for, mother. Listen, Almighty book. When Mushak came and he seen two of them and said he set them in all good, he said, let the one that did wrong be thrust from among us. That's all I'm asking. I don't want no white baby to die because no black baby die. I want the white bastard dead that killed a black baby. I call that justice. I just don't want to see where we focus our anger for what's been done, and before you know, you project it to the wrong person. Let the person did the wrong, let them suffer. I'm not for killing no white people. I'm for killing a white person that try to kill us.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want no innocent nobody to die. I don't want nobody killing me.
That's right.
And what I want for me, I want the same thing for every other man.
That's right. That's right.
That's how I see it. That's how I see it. He ain't gave me no rule out saying go and just kill white people. I don't agree with it. I don't consign to it. It ain't right.
It ain't right.
The person that did the wrong, that's who need to die.
That's right.
White police officer kill an unarmed black man, his ass ought to be killed. His ass ought to go to prison. You can't go kill no every white police. There's some white police that put their life on the line for you.
That's right.
Tell you what'll happen. If you don't be careful, you'll wind up killing the wrong person. You'll wind up killing. I remember when they pulled Reginald Denny. Y'all remember that? When he rolled through the neighborhood. How many of y'all remember Reginald Denny? They pulled a white man. But you know what? They were so angry for a white man ride through. He didn't know what happened in the truck. He was turning the wrong street. He had a ponytail. They snatched him out the truck. How many of y'all don't know Reginald Denny? Y'all need to look over what they did. Snatched him out of, this was when Rodney King, they snatched him out of the truck, put him on the ground, listen, beat and picked up cinder block and busted him across his head. That man had surgery after surgery. Damn, he had eye socket, whole nine. He had to go to court for it. You know what he told him? He forgave him. He forgave him. That's some shit right there, isn't it? That's some shit right now. I said, burn their ass up. If I him, I said, shit, crank the chair. I had the judge the key, crank it up. Fire that shit, but I'd have gave him 2 car batteries. I know it's enough electricity already, but just to make sure we don't have no failure. 2 big tractors. Because I mean, but this is what happened. The white man, they wound up jumping on the engine. The white man forgave him. The white man said he understood what happened. Mike, your ass on the ground being stumped and beat. You just turned down the street. You had nothing. And they done picked up a block, slammed the head of the joker, walked out a helicopter film and everything. He forgave him. He forgave. See, that's what happened when you start targeting going at people because of looks and you don't know everybody don't hate you. See, that's what happened. They done picked us against one another so bad. When white people see you, they just naturally think you hate everybody white. When I see white people, I just naturally think white people hate everybody black. So we wind up being dead. All Mexicans want black jobs. So all those walking around with this fear of a story we heard, we hadn't talked to each other. Hell, we from Canary Island. Because all we've been doing, repeating what we heard. We don't know that to be true. Everybody, tell them how many black people you hate. Black people you hate. No, hate. That's right. Hate with all right, is one. Everybody got to have one. There's one white person I hate, so make up a hate. But I'm just saying how people would just not know, just see haircut low, white man. It's just natural soul. He hate black people. That's the detriment of just doing things based off appearance. Got me? We have people that's concrete evident that don't like us, don't work for our good, like their system. Their system is not for our good. It was never designed. When white people put that system together, those white people had slaves. When it was all men are created equal, you can't write that when you own slaves. Because that's not equal. That's your lesser.
That's right.
First, second, third, fourth, write the bell on. That was for white people.
Right.
You were a slave when they wrote that. Yeah. None of that stuff was wrote. Then you went up and you trying to use it, went to a Supreme Court of white people.
That's right.
The system, I don't know how to tell you, but it wasn't designed for you. Yeah. You didn't fall through a crack. Your ass fell through the crater.
That's right.
Nobody never told her. In England, look at these white folks, they go to court. This is wig wearing, white ruffle pants, tie wearing shit they put on you. This is not your system. I don't care if you put a black man center. It's not your system. It's never going to work for you. We have to design. Why y'all think those white people left England? They didn't like the system. They were rebellions against the system. That's what they did. They were rebellion against the system. So when they got a system, they felt like fit them. They went, took a place, came in, looking at the door they needed help, and they were friendly, and they took everything. They were the savages. How the hell the Indians were the savages? They the one taught you how to grow tobacco.
That's right.
How were the Indians the savages? They taught you how to raise and grow crops. What savage you know teach you how to grow crops and sell tobacco and how to hunt? What savage you know do that? And then you kill the savages. You the savages.
That's right.
They tell you about people scalping people. These crackers hung us in trees.
That's right.
That's not a savage. A human being, because you don't like their color, you put a rope and hang them in the tree. The Indians killed them because they were taking their land. They were killing the buffalo. That's self-defense. Come on, people. They gave you cattle. John Wayne, big 6'3" cracker, sitting around here killing niggas. He hates you niggas. No nigga hater. An Indian killer. American hero, John Wayne. That's amazing. They give you morals and make these people like savages. These people help them. How to grow corn. How to grow tobacco. Tell them how to hunt, how to fish. These crackers murder and they the savages. Just like you the nigga. You were him before he got here. He took you, raped you, robbed you, took your land, and you the nigga. What is the white man that took you? What is the white man that raped your ancestors? You call them Americans. Our people don't want to think. Our people don't want to think. Because you're scared. Now, what hurts you is Christianity. Because now, is that how God sees it? There's no God. White people fiction all of these names. The God that Jesus would name, they all created. These are not actual names, nor are they actual deities. These are deities created by white people. Why do you think they gave you titles like God and Jesus? If white people actually felt like Jesus and God had any salvation, why would you tell me? I actually feel, how many of y'all feared Jesus and God? How many of y'all feared them enough you wouldn't go rape nobody and wouldn't go rob them? That's the fear you had for them. So let me ask you a question. Where did your fear come from? Did God and Jesus tell you that? White people told you what God and Jesus would do. You did not come up with this by yourself. White people told you what Jesus would do. And because of the fear level, you said you wouldn't do it, and it wouldn't let you connect to God and Jesus. White people themselves didn't believe it, because if they did, when they taught it, they would have been doers of what they taught you.
That's right.
Black people aren't to give back stuff because God see. That's why we give back, because God see you. God see you. I don't care. I don't have to be that brother. God see you. Why God don't see when I steal from you? Why God don't see when I reach out and touch Keisha?
That's right.
Huh? Why God don't see when I beat you on sharecropping?
That's right.
Where's God, Karen?
That's right.
He's just watching Karen and Keisha, making sure they don't do nothing wrong. Because white people invented these titles. They invented the religion of Christian antics and gave it to our people because it was another way to keep you as a subprime human. They go with subprime rates they give you. You get at the people with less or better credits. That's what you get, sub. What you know about a sub? Some people got them on their side. What you know about a sub? Under. That's what it is. Let's use submission, subjection. Now I give you a subprime loan. What did that tell you? That loan is under the other loans. Those are the loans I give you to keep you down. Those are barriers that keep you back. Listen, these people don't educate. I educate y'all. Y'all see how these people be trying to run in here and try to stop my mouth, don't you? These people ain't stupid. They know I know what I'm talking about. I teach our people stuff. These preachers, had they taught her, they would have been further along. But you know why they didn't taught her? Because they had the fear of God and Jesus. Had they taught us the name of Yahusha, Yahuwah, had they taught us what his name meant, the characteristic, the behavior of the Creator, none of this would have never happened. That's why we're so far behind. So I'm coming back, I'm trying to get her back. Also, before I get strong to get her to go, somebody told me, do you smoke crack? I don't know why they told me to ask you, but I'm with them. No, go ahead. But this is what we got to do. I had to ask because they told me. This is everybody that asked too. But they called your names. But anyway, We got to do something different. We got to do something different. Everybody, white, Asian, black, Hispanic, Indian, whatever your nationality is, we need to get together. Those out there for doing right. Just doing folks right. Just being fair. What's wrong with being right and being fair? What's wrong with if you got something, you deserve it. What's wrong if you got that? It's yours. Problem is, too many people that believe in right sitting back, and we got the wrong people running it. It is. The right people quiet. The right people quiet. All the bad people up talking. All the bad people making the judgment, they making the rule, they making all these decisions. The good people ain't doing nothing. Come on, I gotta get ready to go. Come on, I done talked to y'all long enough. I ain't gonna try to hold y'all. I'm so tired. I don't know. I need some people. I'm telling you, if a new race come out, I'm gonna join it. If I catch it early enough now. How many of y'all with me? We'll catch it early. You can't smoke crack. I'm telling you before we start, there'll be no crack smoking. Cause crack get involved, they gonna sell the whole race out. All right, man. What? Return, eternal Kudash Abba, which is the Father. We call upon your Shem, which is your name, asking you to have recome upon us, which is mercies. We ask you to redeem us and make us your benin, which is your children. Ask you to purify us by your dabarim, which are your words. Ask you to let your debar, which is your word singular, that it might shar, rule, that it might marshal, might control and keep our nafash, which is our soul, and our pasah, which is our flesh, before we turn into everlasting destruction. Ask you to purify us with all and lead us into the rock, which is the way, unto the arak, which is the way of life, unto kai, which is eternal life. We ask you to remember, which is zakar, the berith, the covenant that you shabbat unto Abraham, Yitzchak, Jacob, the Yahudim, and Yasharal. The Shabbat which is you promised, that you will return us back, that you will remember us, that you would establish us, that we might be your arm, which is your people. We ask you to barak those watching in, those listening, those that are seeking, those we commit to you by in Palau, which is asking, by Shem, by the name, and those that support your dabarim in your way, asking and seeking the Ruach HaKadosh, which is your spirit of separation. We ask you to recover our benin, our yard, and our young people, our young adults, and bring them back before it's everlasting too late, giving them a lob, which is a mind, that they might understand and they might walk thereby. We ask you to purify our lobs, which is our hearts, before it's everlasting too late. Asking you to let the kabod and kabod, which is the glory and the honor, go unto Yahusha HaMashiach, which is your salvation, which is the anointed one. We ask that we might acknowledge him and we might give you our yara, which is our fear, that we might salve unto you and you alone, which is cry unto you, that you might be our Yasha, which is our Savior or our deliverer. Ask you to search us and see if there's any Rasha ways, which is wicked, and cast it from us and lead us in the way everlasting. Let the debar of our mouth, let the meditation of our Lord be accepted in your sight. And as we prepare to move further in this service, we palau, which is we ask that you take full control, that you get the tahala, which is the praise, and the tahalim, which is the praises. In the Shem of Yahusha, Yahushua HaMashiach, we palau. Let us all say, Amen. Ain't it all right? I said a lot, but I tell these people what, y'all keep living and y'all go and see for yourself. If I'm wrong, it'll show. It's time for our people, man. We listen. We need restoration. Appreciate that. Romans. See that? Oh my goodness, let me see something. Yahusha, Yahoo. The name is Yahusha. They'll call it Isaiah. This is another name they made up. No doubt. Probably the Latin because of the I. I would speculate. My speculation probably right with these people. They'll give you the I. Isaiah. See if that's Let me see. See if it's 58 and 10. Let's see. I'm going to try to hold y'all too long, most high willing. Hell, we some on probably that thing. That joke, that was the chain, ain't it? That's it. I'm on the chain, ain't it? What you think? I'm crazy? See, this guy still wear that one out. 58 and 10. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things
Were written where?
were written aforetime
What was it written for?
were written for our learning,
That's right. That's why we go back and look at it. Tell them for what reason, son.
that we, through patience
And
and comfort of the scriptures,
might.
have hope.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what happens. See if that 58 and 10. I'm going to see how they're going to work out. Maybe 50. Let's see. 58 and 10. We'll work it out.
Yes, sir.
Listen to the book.
And if thou draw out thy nephesh to the hungry, and satisfy the afflicted nephesh, then shall thy aurora
54, 56, and 10. Watch them the blind. No, 56, 10. No. So that trespassing in line. Was it 62? 60? No, 62. 10 Romans. Let me see. What? 57. Try 57. Might be 11. So talking about in trespassing in line. 59:13. All right. Make it 11. Appreciate it. No, we're close. Listen.
we roar all like bears,
And do what?
mourn sore like doves.
And they thought Prince made it up. They get when doves cry. Oh, they cried. Oh, Prince, a genius. Everybody steal from us. Listen.
We look for Saddam,
And what
but
happened?
there is none.
That's all I'm talking about. You keep looking for these white folk to do something for you. He said, we look for righteousness. It ain't none. What you think the polling booth going to do for us? What y'all think the legislative branch going to do? They're not going to pay no law going to protect you.
No, sir.
In no country. It's just nothing for us. This is what I try to get my people to understand. I had to speak to you that way. Simply because I got to get you to try to understand. Once you realize, like you was when all your help is gone, then you'll turn. You know what the problem I got with my people? You keep thinking you have an opportunity to still make it with these people. That's something y'all keep going back to them every day. Because you feel like that things are going to change. Nothing's going to change with these people. They hadn't created nothing. Nothing was created for you. You know, Elohim plan was not supposed to work for anybody but his people.
Yeah, that's right.
It was never designed to work for nobody else. Wasn't designed. It just wasn't designed to work for anybody else but his people. The only way it will work for you, you had to transform and become one. He talked about how we were supposed to treat strangers. If they sojourn with us, if they kept all of our Torah, which our law, if they kept all our statutes and our judgment, then they would be regarded as who? What am I going to have to do credit for these white folk to treat me right? I'm going to have to give up everything I got, and I'm going to have to do everything they do. And they still ain't going to accept me. We'll accept anybody if you'll turn and do what he told you to do. Which is the same thing he told us to do. You ain't going to get no fairer than that. Because that system was only designed for one people. You can't be another nation and be accounted as Yehudi. You got to keep all the statutes and all the laws and all the rituals, and you got to convert and be a Yehudi. That's what he recognized. You got to be Yahusha. That's what he recognized. That's just being honest. Stop believing this. He got all these other different names these folks got. He don't have them. We have the 12 Matah. Then you only got 2 to hit nada, and everybody gonna fall under one of the 2. You either gonna fall under Yahusha and you're gonna fall under Yehudi.
Yes, sir.
Y'all hear? And all Yahusha got to be a Yehudi.
Yep.
I'm not a Yehudi. They'll call that a Jew, a Jewish. We don't know about no ish. Anytime you got the ish in it, there's some shit. Ish shit. See, it's the same thing. They got some shit with it, and they're gonna have something that it ain't what it's supposed to be. We just flat Yehudi. Y'all right? Bang will tell you, we Yehudi. Y'all got me? We Yehudi. Everybody, listen. Everybody redeemed gonna be Yahudi. That's the only way it's gonna happen. None of this other stuff these people got makes sense. Like these people pushing for what they call one world order. Y'all heard they pushing for one world order, one currency. Where you think they get it from? When Yahuwah come back, he told you ain't gonna be but one. He said his Shem gonna be one, and everything gonna be one. It's always been that way. So everybody else done got us divided and conquered off and got us in these little religion, they did little fractions they done set up, done messed us up with. And I'm trying to come and get our people, recover our people, and get us back to what he called us to. Now he said we roar like Ari, but then you cry like doves. Listen. So that made when doves cry gospel. Listen.
For Yeshua, but it is far from us.
See that? Yeshua. They're the love for that salvation. See, they knew this. So you got to think about it. These are words that our people use. They don't know about what they word is for. What salvation. Army? Did you say army?
No, sir.
See, it's a joke. Salvation is attached to the army. Well, you know they give away clothes and stuff. That's salvation? Give away clothes? That's what they got attached to. That's an army of people give away clothes. We're talking about a deliverer. We knew it as Yeshua. Our people, if our people were here today and you told them, so y'all know about salvation? Never heard of it. They couldn't understand if you told it to them. They knew what Yeshua was because they had a connotation attached to the act that Yahuwah done for them. Just like when they saw, before they knew about salvation, they knew about a Yasha. That's what Moshe was. He was a Yasha. Some people even thought that was his name. They thought it was his name because of the act. Because of the act, the name synonymous with you brought us out. You're synonymous with bringing us out. Yasha is a deliverer, you saved us. Yasha. So we heard about Yeshua, that's salvation for us. Then we got Yahusha coming on here. We realized that this man was symbolism of Yahuwah's salvation. Jesus and salvation don't go together. None of our people know nothing about it. See, this is a problem I got. In the book of Yirmiyahu, in 6 and 16, he told us to stand by the rock and do what? For the what? Ancient. Don't say old. Old will get sometimes, because old sometimes don't have to be that old. I might say, you said, well, ain't that old. But you say ancient. Ancient ain't no year. You said something ancient. Old can be anything. You could be 10 years old, 3 years old. So old don't really tell me that. But when you say ancient, that puts it back. So we knew him as the ancient of Yamin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's all the way back.
Yes, sir.
See, a lot of the conversations we got from them, the thing they gave us, it's more negative than it's positive. And you'll try to associate and try to say it's not the same because they wouldn't know nothing about it. The man said, sure, well, far from us. That makes sense. Because you know what they did ask about? Let me hold what you got. See the 30th chapter, right? Hold what you got. See the 30th chapter of the book of Dabari Hayamin. I'm sorry, no, all our Ha Dabarim. I just call what they would call Chronicles. I apologize for that. All Ha Dabarim. They'll call this Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy. Do it to my baby. Who made that song? Red James? Oh, they're going to be better than Deuteronomy. Say that 30 and 8. Let's see. Let's see what happened.
And thou shalt return and obey the voice of Yahuwah.
See that? So he told you to return and obey. What they tell you off the real? Give me two things you know immediately. You weren't what? And what else? You weren't obeying. If he told me to return, that means I was there. That means I'm gone. You only told a person to return that ain't there. Then you said obey. So that let me know now I'm connected that I weren't obeying and that's how I got away. They ain't got to pray and ask. What happened? Lordy, and give me the interpretation. It don't make sense. If you just told me to return, that's already automatic. I'm not there. I left. Then you say, and obey. So now I naturally pick up that I weren't obeying, and that's what got me away. Now you tell me to come back and obey. I try to make this thing so simple. No more when people dumb us down. No more now the speculators just going out just to return. I can pick that up from verse 8. I ain't got to go look at verse 4. Listen.
And do all his Amar.
So what that mean? I wasn't doing all. I do all mean I did some. You know what that meant? Pick up when we find a young man in the 19th chapter book of Matthew Yahoo. He wanted to know about. He told about entering the light. He said what he needed to do. He told him to do what? What he told him to do? And what did he add? You see that? Now he told you return and do all. Cause don't tell me they weren't keeping no Shabbat. They weren't doing something because he said keep all. So this is what we want to realize now. See, what I try to teach you is how to pick up where your chinks are. Got me? Pick up where your chinks are. When I'm talking about chinks, these are your failures. These are your defects. And a lot of times people don't know my defects come in with me obeying some of them. He told me when I return, come back and obey what? All of them. So I was keeping some. That's why I was there. But along the way, I started dropping off. It ain't as serious as people making it. Time changed, people different now. We're in a different covenant. But he said return and do all of them. Hello? Goodness, I'm trying to set y'all up. Because we're gonna be making some changes. We're going to make some changes. See, what I'm looking at, we got to fix these chinks. We got to fix all these chinks we got. We got chinks. He said return, we coming back, but are we keeping all of them? That's what he told him to do. What are we going to say? At that time? Because the man asked it. He said, which ones? Tell me people drop off. People stop dropped off. Which ones? He shouldn't have had that. He said, ain't none of them ain't keeping. That's what he should have said.
Right.
I don't know none ain't keeping.
Right.
If it's sitting there, I keep all of them.
Right.
That's what it should have been.
Yeah.
But at which ones it say, you ain't got to keep all of them, do you? But he told me when I come back, he told me to keep all of them. That tight. Listen, they're just shooting it out. Let's look at it. But I can't be stupid and say the man ain't say something he ain't just say, did it? Keep all of them? So I was here keeping some, not all. I'm going away. You tell me when I come back, keep all. That's why I brought you here. I taught you all of them before you got there.
Right.
So when you got there, you're supposed to do it. So now we're going to do the same act over. What were you taught before you came? That's what I want you to do when you get there.
Right.
He told me everything. He talking about tithe. Everything he taught him, you were supposed to do them when you got there.
Right.
You got there and you stopped doing them.
That's right.
That's what Yahusha came on the book doing. That's what he came on the scene. That's a Yahusha. Because if I'm out and I need to get back, you ain't gonna believe what I need. Correction? Who? Direction? What else? Who? Allah? Understanding? I'm gonna need a teacher. That's right. A teacher's gonna be a moray. A moray, yeah. And I'm gonna need a deliverer. I'm gonna need a Yahusha. Because I'm out of the way. He told me if salvation far away from me, then I'm looking for somebody to deliver to get me down. That's what I'm doing. That's what Musha told her. And then we know they're going to come through by who? Or Eve. He told him to set a man over the congregation. Put him over the dog. That can lead him out. And that can, what was he supposed to do again? Well, he just told me to come back. How am I going to get back? And well, credit for us, we like Musha. We need somebody to be our eyes. Who going to be the who for us?
That's right.
How many of y'all done been in salvation before? Raise your hand, you done been saved before. So you with me, you ain't been there, huh? Then you ought to, just like Mushada, you need somebody to be your eyes.
Yeah, that's right.
He said, I need you to be the own.
That's right.
That's what he was looking for. I need you to be, because we ain't never been there. The place where who had told him to go to where he was going to be, I ain't never been there before. So I'm just strike out, just started running. One day, I just got up and just went, wow. Who led you? And people ain't honest enough to just admit that. We need somebody to lead us.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, come on, finish this up. Let's see what this says. Listen.
Which I amar thee.
Which I command thee this you today. What happened?
And Yahuwah thy Elohim will make thee plenteous in every work of thine hand, in the pari of thy body, and in the pari of thy cattle,
Yes.
and in the pari of thy beth for tube. For Yahuwah will again rejoice over thee for tube,
And what?
as he rejoiced over thy Abba.
So we lost that. At one time they were called the apple of his eye. And it came along, Yahuwah looked back and went, if he had rejoiced over us again, what was he doing when he stopped rejoicing? He said, I abhorred you. I abhorred you. I hated you. That's it. See, you need to know that the man hated you. He said, I hated you. He said, but I'll rejoice over you again. See, I'm trying to come and fix that. How many of y'all have felt like the Most High hates you? I felt like that before. Well, we can fix that. He said, I'll rejoice over you like I did again. But you're going to have to return and do everything I tell you. And I'm going to make you put. See, a lot of times people don't want to. See, when you break stuff down, people, yeah, it's just too simple. No, it ain't too simple. It's right. Why are you trying to give you something to do that's outside your ability? Yeah. He ain't asked you to fly nowhere. He ain't asked you to go dig out no ditches, no trenches, nowhere. All I do is told you just come back and then make sure you do all of it. Just do all the touring. Come back to me and do everything I told you to do. And I'm going to rejoice over you like I did before. Because if I'm going to have to rejoice again, I'm doing something in the meantime while you're rejoicing. I hate you. And it's not hard for him to believe, is it? What he told about Asu? But you go. I'll harp him. Well, they say hate, they say love. It's not love, it's a harp. White folk got love. Love will kill you.
Right. Yeah.
Isn't that right? A harp. Isn't that right? That's what we're attached to deliver. What kind of person will come and deliver you? They got to have some type of emotional feeling for you. It's a care. When a person just stop and jump out their car and see a burning car and run over there, they don't run over with no hate. They run there because they care. Because they want to try to get you out. They feel like there's an attachment. You part of the same race. I'm a human race, not color. And I'm running over because I want to get you out. Well, this man said, listen, I know you. That's why I'm coming.
Right.
I'll harm you. That's why I'm coming to get you. Don't y'all know that Musha had he had a connection to us? He didn't just come for no reason. Called Yahuwah told him to come. That man looked out and saw us. The book said he chose rather suffer affliction. At a point, they couldn't call him. They said, you on, what you call the boy? He said, no, don't call me that no more. You couldn't call him Pharaoh's daughter. You don't even know her name, do you? Ain't important, because if you did, you'll call her Moses. You'll call Moses by her name. He said, don't do that. And not important. He refused to be called by that. Y'all done been in your family, they come, what's your mom? Who you go, what they call you by? What's your mom now, man? They say, you Ernie boy, Ernie's boy. Well, bro, yeah, you know, they'll call by your dad. They'll recognize you. You'll be recognized by your parent name. Musha say he wants you to know. What is that? Yeah, you Rita Lawson boy? How many of y'all know Rita Lawson boy? How many of y'all know Rita? Y'all know Rollo. Rollo cut the fool. Elsa told. She said, is that Rita Lawson boy? He said, yeah, man. Because Rita Lawson go to church. She called him out and told Rita Lawson, but he started, they know they call you by your mom. Now you know that. But Musha refused to be called by that. When he got connected, he didn't want to be called by that. You still want to be called by your family name, don't you? He then, the book says, chose the self-affliction with us than to enjoy the pleasure of Qatar for a season.
Yes, sir.
See, my people here, y'all still want to keep their connection. But the people we follow, they broke away. That man looked and he saw something about you. He connected himself to you. You know that? I don't know what y'all do. The man enjoying himself to you. He did. Came and listen, reattached himself to you. When he was with Pharaoh, he had no connection to you. The man looked out and reconnected himself to you. And saw and felt he need to come down and deliver you. Listen, when he seen one of you suffer wrong, he smote one of the Mizraim. He saw that. Listen, I already proved himself to be a Yahusha. He said, I can't see that man beat on you like that and do you like that. He said, I'll kill him a damn self. Yahuwah could use somebody like that. Somebody that'll look down and just won't let nobody do you any kind of way because they feel like me and you together. You know the problem what white folk done did? We so devout. We don't look at each other like that. You know what we said? Somebody robbed you, been you up. Man, I ain't trying to get involved. I ain't trying to get involved with that man. I got my own problem. I don't know what that man done done. Man, holding a baby. He could have stole the baby. I don't even want to know. Because we ain't got no connection to each other. That's what they broke. That's how white people made to beat us up. You was a bit tired. No, what's going on?
Yep.
This don't go down like that. White people, amen. And black folks stood together. It started, if it wasn't no fights, the fact we stood, and they could tell from the way we stood, this ain't good.
That's right.
Now, you know what we do? We just keep going, mind your business.
Yup.
Keep running. Man, stop now, they done. Heck, just keep going. I won't get involved. And that's why they help, because they got you where you don't have no connection. Musha killed one when he seen him smoke doing one of them wrong. That's how it's connected. So we understood when Yahusha came on the scene, and he said, when you hear about Moshe, he said, me, I'll kill a man for you. He said, I see a man doing you wrong, I'll kill a man for you. Everything you heard about Moshe, he said, that's me. He said, he wrote of me. When Moshe was sitting down writing them books, he said, man, he was writing about me. This is what happened on this 30th chapter, so I can get y'all finished up. I'll teach it to them, they ain't going to take it, though. White people don't tell that, listen, Chris, they done got it, we don't care. Listen, man, I don't give a damn about you. I don't care about nobody but myself, Chris. They put that in us. Because you know what, man, I'm trying to make it. And me trying to make it means stepping over you, hurting you, killing you, shooting you, lying on you, hurting you. It don't matter. People don't want to admit it. Our people, we look better, the heart just bad. Something wrong with the law when you all right, when you okay doing that.
That's right.
I needed something. I text them and tell. I look for one Ahkym to hit me and say gonna get it. Sarah hit me right on and said, I'm out tomorrow, I'll go get it for you. President John, she said, I'll go get it. I actually was sitting there like, they done right. I wasn't expecting that. I just put in a text doing that. She hit me right and she said, I'll go get it. So I done got it early that morning. I said, oh man, 10. She said, I got it there by 9 something. She said, oh man, 9. I said, goodness, she got there early and I told her. And brought me on back. I said, look at that. Because you know what happened? When you get a care for people, you said, I can help you. Right. You know, it used to be, and what you did, you know, genuinely, our people used to just do that for each other. Yeah. Genuinely, we would just do that for each other. White folks have pushed us to a break away. We just don't care. You dying, your family outside, you ain't having nothing. We don't care no more. That's scary. That's scary, man. That's scary. But Musha looked right out. He ain't at the guy said, I'm trying to think where you stay. The book said when he seen one suffer wrong. He said, that's enough for me to stop it. And killed him and buried him in the sand. These Christian folks never talk. Man, I never knew nothing about that story. As a Christian, why did your daddy taught y'all a story? Man, you teach that. They said, well, that's when he was a sinner. Therefore, Jesus Christ come in here like that and turned around. If white folk taught us that we could kill for what our own, the light turn on them. Yeah. They pick that up and say, because I want to make sure I don't be talking. Isn't that right? Moms at time, I want to make sure everybody know what I'm talking about. They're ooh, all I shamut. They'll tell you exit, but it's called ooh, all I shamut. It means, and these were the names. What does it say? 2. See if it's 11. This is, they call it Exodus. See, that's the wrong name. That's what white people do. They give you a name and they'll tell you, oh yeah, this Exodus, and give you some weed and some dreads and lie on Bob Marley. Truth be told, Bob Marley retarded as hell. See, this is the detriment of our people. It is. It's just being honest. Now, as a lyricist, for people want to smoke weed and wear their hair like that, that's fine. It's fine. Bob Marley had no connection attached to salvation. First of all, he'd have never left here and sold you on no health celestity being no say. Nothing, all this shit just backwards. It's as backward as Jesus is. It makes absolutely no sense to sell you on health celestity. An Ethiopian ruler who said he connected and said he was of the tribe of Daoud, said he was of the Yehuda. I don't know if he even said Yehuda, he just claimed he was the son of Daoud, so he probably didn't know that he put Yehuda in it, or Yehudi. He didn't probably know the connection. But he claimed that he was the ruler, and he was the one that came back to sit on the throne of Daoud. Just a flat liar. Just a flat liar. It's blasphemy for us. It's bad for us to take. See, and this is the fact, and Bob Marley's and the Rastafari, man, years ago, before I think Rastafari was spiritual. Yep. Put your shoes on with your retarded ass, put that damn weed down, comb your nappy ass beard, and stop lying.
That's right.
Ain't no smoking no weed got nothing to do with no salvation.
That's right.
You high, nigga.
That's right.
All of him don't have nothing to do with nobody getting high. Everything we got supposed to be sober.
Yes, sir.
We dress sober, we talk sober, we look sober, we act sober.
That's right.
That's not sober old man walk around no nappy beard. You comb your damn head and comb your beard. Folks walk around here and just let shit just go all kind of way out the way. I don't go along with no stuff like that. My boy Brian tell me how I look at it. I said, I see you gonna get a haircut. That's what I'm trying to do it 2 ways. I said, that's rough. They not put out that phone. I try to tell them, they men. I need more men looking their part. I know folks don't walk down here on that shit. Every time I find them try to go to that roster napping stage and go out their own, just do their own shit. No man, white man got just let it go. They want to let the book go. I don't find none of them yet stay sober. It's just certain stuff you don't do. I'm telling you, listen, it's a behavior. Everything we had is clean. All of these folks said they didn't have no dirty way. When they found Yahusha, who they call Joshua it's the Rosh Kohan, which is the high, they call the high priest. When he was in filthy garment, what did he tell him to do? Told him to change his clothes. Clean that joke up and put a clean mitre on it. All he ain't never had nothing filthy. So go around here stinking, musted up. I get on y'all nigga ass, you keep yourself and keep yourself clean. All he ain't never had no funky way. Took that joke, he found that joke, he said the man was in filthy garment. He told her when he saw, he said the man was in filthy garment. Sat down there and made the monarchy man change your clothes.
Yes, sir.
That's the same thing your clothes did when you took your family. You gotta change your clothes. You can't look like that.
Yes, sir.
These folks just think, listen, everything don't fit us. I tell y'all, even with these scarves y'all got on, this ain't no excuse not to comb your hair now.
That's right. That's right.
Don't go along with that stuff. Don't go along with that. This is a beautiful way right here.
Yes, sir.
Everything we got, it's decent.
Yes, sir.
It is a decent way. Don't ain't no scarf just be pulling your hair just so you ain't got to worry about doing it. Who gonna see it? No, you cover it up. All he can see that thing.
That's right.
Now all that, one of them balled up things will reach out there and wave. Fall out the window and blow out there and bust somebody's windshield and kill a whole family. I try to teach our folks to do that. Oh, you ain't got to, don't let these folks, listen, everything we got this is a temple. Everything all he gave up, when he even told about the clothes, he said, well, for beauty.
Yeah.
Don't make no mistake. When all he gave it, when he gave it the clothes, he told him we made it for the Kohan. We made his garment. He said for beauty.
That's right.
He made sure we knew that first. He said for beauty. It was to be admired. It was to be, listen, it was for admiration. It wasn't the stuff folks do, it don't make sense.
Don't make sense.
Don't let these folks mess all of that. Oh, just let it for what? Ain't anybody gonna see it anyway. Listen, you supposed not to keep yourself.
Come on.
That's the truth, but not to keep yourself. That's the truth. I'll teach that. Y'all know this ain't that new.
That's right.
It's not. How you done? Cause Margie said so. That's right. Cause I said so. Cause I care, man. This ain't no way they look sloppy. They don't have that. We don't have no such customer. We don't have no such customer. That's a clean way.
Yes, sir.
Ain't that right? I'm being honest with y'all. It's a certain feel you get about yourself when you keep yourself up. See, folks want this. White folk felt better about themselves when black folk were nasty and dirty. It did. That's how they come. They said, look at a nigga. Filthy. See, now you clean yourself, keep yourself. He ain't got nothing to you now.
Right.
So you took that away from him.
Right.
He knew but what you think gonna smell like you been in there with the pig? You been out there slopping in the field all day, your clothes tore up, you nasty. What you that? You just a nasty, dirty nigga. Now you look at you all dirty, cause you been working, you just thinking now, this your whole life. Even when you clean up, you're a dirty, nasty nigga. All right, I already know how they got you. Some countries, how they beat you up. Some countries, white folk done already beat you. You ain't even worth fighting. White people, they beat you with their number. 2 white men running here right now with suits on, and everybody here on the ground already. Ain't in your mind said, that's 2 white men. It's more us than deal with them.
That's right.
White folk, shit, when a white man walk around the heart, no stick. Nigga, get your ass on it. Nigga, take off running. Get your ass up on his heart finna go rip your ass. Come on. All the black just that 200 niggas like nobody think.
Yep.
I sound like all stupid here. What are we gonna do? That's scary. One white man, 50 niggas.
Yep.
Bucks out here.
Yep.
Just ride up on the back and just take kids out. Kids crying, screaming. Mama said, hold, come on back, baby. We gonna pray to Jesus. Give your kid a name, said still slave Kizzy. Do y'all know in 1970 something, that movie came out like 1976. Y'all know it was a big wave of black people naming their kids Kizzy. Like, how many of y'all didn't know that? This is what I do. Yeah, they named the kid. Them damn kids gone. It means stay put. So it worked. Her name was Kizzy. It means stay put. Where was she at when you named her Kizzy? Stay put. You know what I'm saying? That's why we ain't went nowhere. Must have named all our parent kids. Shit, we ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's scary. It meant stay put. That's where she stayed. They said it didn't work. It did work. Her ass stayed right there and died a slave. So I'm trying to get y'all, listen, what we need to do, it's a cleansing. It's a real cleansing. What we gonna move into doing? It's out here. It's out here. We're gonna wind up changing our name. We're gonna wind up changing our name. Get rid of that last one. We're gonna change our name. We're gonna have to get rid of it. Because it's synonymous with this. Let's just be honest. All right. Look up the Smites. Where they came from and what were they known for. Smites. That's because that's going to the Smites are the new Smiths. The people that originally, all my people say Smith, I people, it would be the Smites. The Smites are correct. They were from England. The city of the angels. What we told you, the new angel, what we told you, England was? England. Look at it, what is that? E-N-G-A-L-A-N-D. How do they spell it? England. I think that's how they spell it. They teach you another way, because they know you ain't going to know what I know, but that's why you got me. That's the white folks spell, they just tell you because they know you don't know no better. What you gonna do? They're gonna teach you and they're gonna give you what they want to give you. See, don't know everything. Whenever we get something, that's what white folks want to give us. Look at us. Let's see what the name means. Let's see what these folks. That's amazing. Watch these people. See, we got to start now. We got to create. We got to tell our story. We got to get these kids. We got to tell our story. They need to know our story. You know what? Y'all believe in history. History is like your country. Go to China and see if China tell them about American history. So you know that teach you. You don't need to know their history in order for you to survive. Go to India and see they teach you American history. When you grew up in Haiti, they taught you American history. They did teach you about George Washington, the first president of the United States. You don't know shit, do you? So the reason why I said it being funny was to show you, see, the way they have us thinking, that's the only way you're going to survive. Other people and nations are surviving without this information. That's what I'm telling you. But see, you got to remember where you at. They make as though without that information, you're not going to make it.
Right.
And they making it though, everybody, she grew up and hated. She said she didn't know nothing about it. How did she live all that time? So now they got you thinking that you didn't know everything they teach in order for you to make it. It's called programming. I agree with some of what they're saying. You're in America, you need to know about somewhere. Yeah, I know enough about these people. Hell, I don't need to know nothing else. All they're going to be the same story. Just change the day, it's the same story. Listen, I used to buy, sometimes you buy a record, you can flip it on the other side. You don't know about record, do you? They coming back out. When you have that record you play, you can flip the other side over. That's the extended version. So it's the same shit on A that's on B. That's just the extended version. I'm in the extended version. It's the same thing. You ain't hear nothing different. It just go a little long on side B. Y'all remember some of the record? They had albums sometimes just that one song, then on the back, it be extended play. That's where I'm at. Same shit. Ain't nothing changed. I'm just on extended play.
That's right.
I'm talking me, I'm talking about white people. What we find out? What did we find out about England? What did I tell the name? What England? A-N-G-A-L-E?
A-N-G-L-A-L-A-N-D.
Oh, goodness. Damn, that threw me off again. A-N-G-L?
L-A-L-A-D-N.
That's it. England. England. They pronounce it. The white people have to say that, though. They don't spell it. England. You say England. They're like you say Mexico. Ain't no such thing as they play. What's the meaning of it again?
The name England derives from the Old English name. The name on the board, England, which means the land of the Angles.
That's what the angels. They'll put the Anglos, because the Anglo-Saxons came there. The Anglo-Saxons, if I'm correct, they actually derived from,
Germany.
no, I don't think they did. The Anglo-Saxons didn't derive from Germany. I think they actually came from Holland. They might set on them.
It said the Angles were one of the Germanic tribes that settled in Great Britain in the Middle Ages.
That's right. They came and settled. They're not originally from there. So you hear white people tell they're Anglo-Saxon. They just trying to tell they're from the land of the angels. The Ku Klux Klan. This is where they're from. Now y'all don't know the difference. The skinheads are Germans. So y'all are going to associate a lot of people together. This is what they tell you. When a white man tell you he's an Anglo-Saxon, you don't know what he's trying to tell you. He's trying to tell you he's from the land of the angels. He's not actually that much correct in the English. Holland is who actually came over and fought for them. The Dutch, they actually came over to help to try to come over and help to fight for them. The Englands, before they got up, they were always weak. When they were weak people. They got invaded by these people and took their little land. And they came into their country. And they settled in on them, and now they look like they were actually from there. So you hear these white people try to tell you stuff. They don't know where they're from either. So you don't know where you're from. They don't know where they're from either. So they go and derive somewhere and get dropped off, and they don't know the whole truth about their story. But they make your story like your story fiction. It is, because you tell your story, he wrote his story. You think Adam was walking around with a book? What you say? I'm naked. Naked. No. So honestly, when Kahua told y'all what Ahkym said, she didn't tell you he taught it from no book. She said he said. That means it's oral. See, listen. What I come to do is take the fear out of religion, and the fear they put in is because they don't put you with so many unknowns. We have oral laws. Y'all got me? When you read in the book, in the 9th chapter of the book of Yahusha, when they found the blind man and they wanted to know about who had did it, well, you know what he told y'all? He said, had it not been said from Balashik that if any man open the eyes of the blind, go find that verse. Go find the verse where he said it. That means we got oral laws too. See, white people make them look like they don't have any meaning, but white people stuff is oral. All you got to do, once I tell it to you, write it down. Who got a pen and paper? I want you to write down something right quick. Let me see something. No, first I'm going to tell you something. Don't write nothing yet. We'll use it for example. You should walk straight. Can y'all say that? Can y'all say you can walk straight? Who told you that? Is it written? Now write it down. You should walk straight. We'll use this word then for it. What is that word? Linear. You should walk straight. Now I tell you, you should walk straight. Who told you that? Why are they messing up? Who told you that? That's it. And what other source do you have now? It's written. Because it's written. Now you have a reason. You were taught it, you were told, and it's written. So white people beat you out. Now what changed? You just wrote it down. It's still the same information I told you. So white people kill you with stuff. They go and write stuff down that it wasn't actually true or didn't actually happen and give it to you, and the first thing you do, you run off and you made a belief system out of it. You just run off and make a belief system out of something they wrote it, and you don't even know where they got it from. Now we can sort, you got it from me. And what I told you, you already know it lined up with the book. 1 Thessalonians 4:6, he told you, furthermore, then I beseech you, Ahkym, that as you have received of us, how would you believe you should walk? You ought to walk straight. Right? So you can source it. There's a reasoning behind what you've been told. So you can do what at that point? And guess what? I'm going to be pleased with you. And now what's going to happen because you walk straight? You're going to find you're going to receive more things. That's why he told me they went back into the land, obeyed all the laws and kept them. They were going to be more bountiful. more plentiful. Even in themselves, they were going to have more fruit, power. They were going to have more power. He was telling them all these different things they learned, because if they were going back, they were going to have to walk them there. Wasn't nobody carrying them there. So they didn't receive him how they ought to walk straight. Linear. You know about this word? They use this in building. They use linear what? Feet. They use that. Good, that's Latin. Latin control everything you got. Before we worry about Roman numeral, that's actually Latin. The Latins got you there. And they use that in construction. You use linear feet. You're going to ask, how many linear feet you want? Why these black folk walk around talking Latin? They seduce you in every way. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so also you'll find that'll be straight. They can write it, but they can't do it. And they walk straight, they never capture it. They'd never lie till they walk. See, the stuff that they give you, it don't fit for them. It only fit for you. Got it? It ain't for them, it's for us. Y'all hear me? I don't know what I'm doing with y'all. Don't worry about it. Let me get this right quick. Ala Shemut, which means these are the names. Exodus would mean absolutely nothing. They told us that Exodus means leaving. Makes no sense because that's not the name he gave us for the book. The name he gave for the books were, and these were the names. We heard about Abraham, Yaskak, Jacob. We learned about Yahuwah. These are the names. All this stuff these people get don't make sense. In this book, we learn the names. All right, listen.
And it came to pass in
And it came.
Yamin,
Tell them what happened.
when Moshe was grown.
When he was what?
When he was grown.
Apparently we must not be grown. Tell me what happened.
That he went out unto his Ahkym.
And did what?
And looked on their burdens.
And what happened?
And he spied in Mizraim.
And he saw one of them doing it. He spied. He was just looking. Damn, they do that. That's how they do that? He was just looking. He was just watching. And what happened?
Smiting in Abari. One of his Ahkym.
One of his brothers. So what happened?
And he looked this way and that way.
And what happened?
And when he saw that there was no east,
so what did he do?
he slew the Mizraim. And
You say he prayed for him in Jesus' name?
He slew the Mizraim.
He killed him. He killed him. Just tell it what it is. The man killed him. White people got to dress it up so you find it. It sounds so off. You don't really know. He could have just stuck. He could have just gave him a little karate chop in the arm. That be on a slew. It could be anything. That's not a word people really use today.
That's right.
Hey, no, just tell the truth. He killed him. When he saw he was small, one of his brothers, he killed him. What happened if I knew this book like this and I seen these folks kill him, beating on one of my brothers? That's tight. And you know what? They won't even hit no Aharon. His birth, Ahkym, was Aharon.
That's right.
That one who they were hitting on. You know, that means he saw everyone know people as somebody related to him. Even though they had the same mother and the same brother. The way we work now, it ain't my problem. If you were my brother or my cousin, then I help you fight. But you ain't related to me. The man looked out and seen the man and said, all us related. Don't you know what happened if white people looked at us and how we would start operating if every one of us, we looked at everybody as we were related? See, why you don't see it that way, that's why you're in the condition you're in. All I'm trying to do is restore back in our people some dignity and try to let them know we all related. Every one of them, we supposed to be brothers and sisters, Ahkym and Aku. Can't got Ahkym and Aku, but there y'all go that bullshit. It is, y'all, because we don't see it, and that's how they beat us. That's how they be. I got the extended play. Well, Kim got it in there. But that's the truth. Since we don't see each other like that, that's why they feel like they can do what they want. Man, it was time before even bad stuff was in the city. White folk, they couldn't come do certain stuff in the neighborhood. They knew certain stuff. They couldn't come and do it. Now you can do it because everybody not together. And that's what they done prayed on. We ain't together, you can divide us. Now you can conquer us. If I'm trying to get our people to come back and get together, not for the worse, but for the two, which is the good. Y'all all right? So we can establish something for ourselves. So we can establish an inheritance so our kids have a future. These kids don't have no future now. These kids are target practice. It don't matter what we do from schooling them, protecting them, sending them to private school, moving to a better neighborhood. Eventually, they're going to run into a white man. Eventually, they're going to cross a white man. They're going to cross some white man path with a badge and a gun. Every white man got a badge and a gun. They come down to kill a nigga, every white man got a badge and a gun. All of them the police. And it's just a matter of time that one of our boys are going to cross one of those white men or white women and they're going to kill them. Simply because we had nothing, no defense. We're sitting inside a system that wasn't created for us to live. It was created for us to die. The system white people set up for us, that's globally. Don't just think it's America. The Africans in Africa, shit, they worse off than we are. In their mind, they think they better because everybody black. White men still rule them.
Yep.
They worse than us. Go watch their court system. Anytime a white man sit down and put a black ass nigga sit down and put a white wig on, nigga, you lost.
Oh.
He found the same pattern white folk gave him. I know they came and got it from the book, but he found the pattern the white man gave him. That ain't when you got to put that on. He told that was that white hair because that was age. That was because a man with age, he was seasoned.
That's right.
Like you get that gray, that was he talking about a whole head. That was a white head, not no white wig.
That's right.
That's how white folk got our people out. They sit on the white wig and they think they're intelligent. That's how dumb they are.
Yeah.
They think they can't judge nothing unless they put that wig on. They follow the same system of Just Steel. Just Steel don't care nothing about that. That's a Roman system.
That's right.
Those Roman, those Greek systems, they don't work for us.
That's right.
I'm going to Just Steel ask her to give me what? It wasn't designed for me. It was designed to prison me.
That's right.
It wasn't designed. It was designed to kill me. And the fact that our people sit here don't even realize this stuff was not created for us. What was created for us, we don't even use it. You've been here so long, you just done bought into the system. Instead of looking at when you gonna realize it don't fit you. So when are you gonna get the mindset of we need to establish a system that is fair? I don't want no system where black people go and rape and kill people. We kiss the ass. I don't want to house you no time no longer than I need to. Once we know you're a raper, your ass die today.
Yeah.
Hold on, no jail cell. Every jail cell can only hold one man. So when another man comes, you know what it is. You know what it is. Every jail cell can only have one man. So when you see number 2 come, you know where y'all finna die, right?
Yeah.
I get the number down.
That's right.
You want to be a raper? You want to be a murder and killer our people? You want to break in our house and get shit?
Right.
We not finna house you long. Once we 100% prove it, your ass die today. We kill you right there in court.
Yeah.
I'm all book. Let the folk who say you the bitch, let their hand be on you first. Then I'm good. One of the folk don't say you done. All I gotta do is do book. If just hypothetical, just say she said Lee did something to her, there was some words of death. Our book, in order for us to be clear, she got to do it first. We ain't got to worry about going to hell or nowhere. That's book. He said, listen, let the hands of the witnesses be the first one on them.
Yep.
That's what he said. That's what Yahusha, when he said, they said, we caught this woman in the act of adultery. Folk didn't know he was going to throw rocks too.
Yeah.
See, they don't know no book. They don't know. He said, let them, he wanted to say here, you got it, you seen it.
Yeah.
All you got to do is the one without sin. Because you start stoning, I'm going to kill her too.
Yep.
They ain't know why he ain't kill her. They the ones say they see it. They ain't even book. See, when you don't know law, you run around, you got a whole Christian doctrine. You run, that's a lie. Had they started stoning her, he was going to have to kill her too.
Yeah.
They don't know no better. See, Christianity make a fool out of people. We don't know no law. We don't know no Torah. We just run around and let white folk teach you your law. And that's why you're in the trouble you in now. So let's see what Moshe did after he killed him, after he slew him. Let's say he gave mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. This in your book now. Ask that white man gave your religion this in the book. That's why he didn't take this out. Tell her what he did.
He looked this way,
And?
that way.
And what happened?
And when he saw that there was no east,
What did he do?
he slew the Mizraim
So Jesus Christ wasn't even there. Tell her what he did then.
and hid him in the sand.
That's what I'm talking about. That's all. When white man see me walk around, I got a wheelbarrow full of sand. Don't start no shit. That's all niggas need, a wheelbarrow and a shovel. Just push around white folk. Look at what that for. Don't start no shit.
That's right.
I already know what's going on, ain't it? So I gotta stay booked. I'm gonna hide you in the sand. I don't want to mess that dirt up. You going in the sand. I did book. Let me tell you. It's so bad. Listen, why I gotta be looked at the bad guy? This in the book the man gave you. Why you don't believe the book the man gave you? 539. Yehukanan, so I get out of here. Oh my goodness. They call it John. Name is Yehukanan. Hold on, I'm gonna try to leave that up and try to finish that. Don't touch that. We're gonna try to finish that. I'll try to remember it. If Yahuwah see fit. They call it Saint John, but his actual name is called Yehukanan. It means that Yahuwah is gracious. Not actually gracious, but that's what you know. 5 and 39. Now tell me about Moshe again right quick in 2 and 11. Before he get me 539, tell me about him again.
And he looked this way, and that way.
Uh-huh.
And when he saw that there was no Ish, he slew the Mizraim.
Who did it give us a name? Who that was? What you read, 2 and 11?
That was 12.
I want 11.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know who it was and what was going on at that time.
Yes, sir.
Listen,
And it came to pass
What happened?
in those Yamim,
in those days,
when Moshe was grown,
Musha, they called him Mo. His name is Musha. When Musha was grown, what did he do?
that he went out unto his Ahkym,
Yeah.
and looked on their burdens.
Yeah.
And he spied of Mizraim, smiting in Abarim, one of his Ahkym.
One of his brothers.
And he looked this way
And this way.
and that way.
And that way.
And when he saw that there was no Ish,
And when he saw there wasn't no man,
he slew the Mizraim
he killed the Mizraim.
and hid him in the sand.
That's tight. 539. I'm about to finish with that Abarim chapter 2 and about verse 12. Abarim, they call it Hebrew. Since he saw Abarim getting small, I need to use Abarim. Abarim for Abarim. Listen to the book.
Search the scriptures,
Search the
scriptures.
scriptures for what happened.
for in them you
You
think
think-
ye have eternal Ka'id,
And they
are they
which do what?
which testify of me,
What we won't do.
and ye will not come to me,
For what reason?
that you might have Ka'id.
Hell, life. Listen.
I receive not kabod from Anashim,
He said, I don't receive glory from men. What you know?
but I know you,
I know you don't.
that ye have not the ahab of Elohim in you.
I know you don't have the emotional Elohim in you or the affection of Elohim in you. Tell me what happened.
I am come in my Abba Shem,
That's why we know his name is Yahusha. He told he came. Listen,
and ye receive me not.
his father's name was Jesus. So all you got to do is just tell the Christian preacher, tell you what that means. The man said, come in his father's name. And you going to tell me the man named Jesus. So what you say, God named Jesus? His daddy named Jesus. And the man had a similitude of his father's name. He let us know he was coming. And when we seen him, we knew exactly who he was. Listen.
If another shall come in his own Shem,
Yeah, what they do?
him ye will receive.
Right there made Jesus up, you just took it. Where did Jesus come from? Listen.
How can ye amon, which receive kabod one of another,
And do what?
and seek not the kabod that cometh from Elohim only?
Listen.
Do not think that I will accuse you to the Abba.
Listen.
There is one that accuseth you, even Musha,
Oh,
in
Musha.
whom ye trust.
We sure brought the accusations up against you. Tell me what happened.
For had ye amon Musha,
How many of y'all believe Musha? Tell me what happened.
ye would have amon me,
Why?
for he wrote of me.
Y'all know he was responsible for that book. Musha responsible for writing that book. 2 and 11 of the book of Abarim. You know, Musha, he wound up spying one of them. They had spying one of Mizraim who was small one of the Abarim, one of his Ahkym, one of his brothers. That's why he killed him. He saw they were hurting one of his brothers. This Abarim 2 and 12. Listen.
saying, I will declare thy Shem unto my Ahkym.
I would do what?
Declare thy Shem unto my Ahkym.
And he never told me about no God. Listen what happened.
In the midst of the Adah
What happened?
will I shear Tahalah unto thee.
Listen.
And again I will put my trust in him.
Yeah.
And again, behold, I in the Banim which Elohim hath given me.
Oh, what?
For as much then as the Banim are partakers of the Basar, and Dam, he also himself likewise took part of the same.
At verse 9. Listen.
But we see Yahusha
Who was what?
made a little lower than the Malachim.
Y'all ain't gonna believe this. If he was made a little lower, what that mean he was? He was higher. Only way you can be lower, you gotta be a higher. Yeah, right? If I say you ain't got lower, that means you were higher than what you was. And the book tell me that what we see Yahusha, who was made, what was he not made?
A little lower
A little lower for what?
than the Malachim.
Than the Ahkym, the messengers. For what? For what reason?
Suffering of Mut,
See that? For the suffering of death. For what reason?
crowned with Kabul and Kabod,
Listen.
that he by the Khan of Elohim
By the grace of Elohim,
should taste Mut for every Ish.
listen.
For it became him for whom all things, and by whom are all things,
Yeah.
and bringing many Bani unto Kabul,
Listen, bring many of them unto Kabul. Bring many of them unto glory. Listen,
to make the captain of their Yahusha perfect through suffering.
listen.
For both he that's consecrated,
And
they who are consecrated
are all what?
of one,
That's what he looked at. Listen.
for which cause
For what?
Which cause
For what this reason, what happened?
he is not ashamed.
To do what?
Call them Ahkym.
So if Yahusha called me Ahkym and he see somebody smoking on me, hitting on me, what y'all think he might do? We probably need to pray about it.
Smoke.
I probably need to pray on that. See how he leading. Because he said if it called about it, he said he's not ashamed to call me Ahkym. So what he'll do, he see these people putting their hands on me. He said, we see Yahusha. He said he was made a little lower. So was Musha.
That's right.
He was higher.
That's right.
He was with the higher region. He was with the higher ranking of the Mizraim.
That's right.
But then they saw him made lower. See, only way I understand it, I got to look at, he tried to tell you, he was talking about me.
Yeah.
He was talking about me.
Yeah.
That's what he had to do. And see, he had Kabul. We knew Musha. Musha was crowned with Kabul. In the 23rd chapter, that's why he told you about the Pharisee. He said, all the, you know, he wanted to say that. Why? Because Moshe's seed had glory on it. And then he said he was going to bring many of us unto glory. That's what Musha was trying to do. He was trying to get the arm the same glory he had. That's what Yahusha been trying to do. I'm trying to get you the same glory I got. Hello? How did you understand that? What Yahusha trying to do, you can't understand unless you understand what Musha was doing. He told you when Musha was right, he was talking about me.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to kill the people that I can't smite my king. Why is he going to say what they call, he's not ashamed to call us our king? That only makes sense to somebody that know the Torah.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Hello? Goodness.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good.